Racing rolls on out there at Saratoga. Summer's starting to hit a little differently as week through, really starting to ramp up. Matt, Thursday afternoon, we turn it back to yesterday. The Curlin Stakes was the marquee out there at the Spa, and we had a couple of runners from the same barn. One of them, Chance McPatrick, who struggled to find it this season, finally figured things out.
Yeah, he comes back with a bit of a return to form here. He's going to grind away and be able to hold off the outside run from So Sandy. 94 buyer speed figure here for Chancellor McPatrick. That's actually a career best fig earned here in this mile and an eighth race into Curlin. And even right now, Dubs, looks like the 7's going to go right on by. And no, not today. You can look at this a few different ways and say it's good news and a positive that Chancellor McPatrick got back to the winner's circle. This is the first time this year that he's had a victory, and the first time since last year as a 2-year-old. If you want to take a little bit of the more negative approach, as I am, 3 horses across the wire typically in a dirt race is not a good sign. That you didn't have anybody that really kind of outkicked their coverage. Bunched up field, you often expect that in grass racing. Not a good sign as far as dirt racing is concerned. I'm still dubious about how far Chancellor McPatrick wants to go. He still may be at his best, in my opinion, around 1 turn, preferably at a mile.
Maybe the confidence builder needed for Chance McPatrick and the team there. So, will this be the stepping stone towards the Travers? Will Chancer? With the chances of that. This is a very important prep race for the Travers. I don't know if we will end up being in the Travers or not, but just to win it against some very good horses. I know that everyone was looking at Strategic Focus as a monster and probably a serious contender in the Travers, and he ran a great race. So those words via Sean Flanagan there, Flanagan Racing. But Chance McPatrick, yes, no, in the Travers. Matt, what's the expectations from you?
So to me, based on that performance, if they want to go a route of ground again, I have no issue with that. Why wouldn't you? You just won a stakes race at 9 furlongs. I don't think I would go to the Travers. I think I'd wait another month and run at Parks in the Pennsylvania Derby. I think the mile and an eighth there at 9 furlongs might be a bit friendlier to him than 10 furlongs at Saratoga against the likes of Sovereignty and Magnitude and maybe even Journalism or whomever else shows up there. So again, good on the connections. They kind of stayed the course, and they found a race that fit him to a T, a restricted stakes race for a multiple Grade 1 winner. I still have reservations about how far he wants to go, and I guess let me rephrase that. Not how far he wants to go, but what his best game is. I think he may be better going a little bit shorter. That said, I think you give him a crack at a Grade 1 going 9 furlongs. I would punt on the 10 furlong Travers and wait to go down to Pennsylvania in September.
Chance McPatrick taking out this year's running of the Curlin out there at Saratoga for Thursday afternoon. What else is coming up this week out there at the Spa? Macho Music, the morning line favourite in the Grade 2 Amsterdam. Chad Brown looking to keep things hot and looking for an 8th win in the Lake George. Sovereignty looking to soar with a big return in the Jim Dandy. Sovereignty considered to be one of the best in the sport right now. And Bill Mott in the yard seeking an 8th win in Glens Falls, the Grade 2 score there.